Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Starship Spotlight. In this Spotlight, we're going to be reviewing and taking a look at the Cutlass Red. We'll be doing a walkthrough, and I'll show you the features, and we'll talk about some of its equipment. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into my camera view, and then let's take a look at this bad boy from the outside. We'll take up some close-ups. I get pretty nitpicky when I do my Starship spotlights. I want to show everybody every little detail. And look at the cabling right there. That's pretty cool. That's cool. And it's got lights on it. And I'll show the lights off here pretty soon. The texturing. Let's take a look at this. Warning. I know it looks like a big claw arm that will at some point be used, but then again, I don't see it ever being used. And then we got the fuselage landing gear, the single. It looks like 2 feet, but there's really one landing gear in the front center. So really it's a tripod. You got the two left and right. And then you got the center. And then these are a lot like a Catalina boom arm, so that if you kind of lean a little bit to the left or right, those will catch. I think they said they were laser repeaters, but they don't look like repeaters to me. These look like laser cannons to me. Maybe the laser repeaters are up top. Yes, they are. Okay, so we got the laser repeaters on the top, and then the standard laser cannons on the bottom. And there is no upper turret. Okay, but let's keep looking. Let's keep this X1022 DCR2. Looks like a tow point, an attachment of a cable. One there and one there if you needed to lift something. There should be one on each side, actually. There you go. So if you need to tie the ship down, or if you needed to tow it, like a cargo lift or something, a vehicle, or maybe it's just a pallet. Okay, now we got the engines turned straight down. You got rescue on the side. And they said that they give you the Secure Plus docking collars so that you can connect these to your ships that you're trying to rescue people off of, so you don't need to like EVA. They can actually just walk across. Okay, and it's pretty much reversed on both sides, so don't worry about any of that. All right, so now let's open this bad boy up. I want you to see your first impression. Like when you open this, it looks like a small little cargo hold or something in the back, and that is exactly what it is. It is a very small cargo hold. You've got your an airlock that goes into your Medbay, so you can close the outer doors. Got some component housing on the sides. Nice little vents. Impact hazard. If I was to have to give a critique, I would have to say that there are holes right there. Okay, so needs some work. Needs some work right there. It's not an airtight seal. Okay, so let's walk up here. Now, this door doesn't just automatically open. You have to interact with it to open it up. Okay, that opens up into the Medbay, and you can close it, or you can open it. And then you notice you got your left and right med table, and they do work in healing. I was injured moments ago, and you lie down on the bed, using your interact, you reach all the way up and back. Now you would clear or set your ICU, but you could also get up. I'm just going to use my hotkey to get up. Okay, when you're laying in the bed and if you have an injury, it will give you another option. It'll say treat injuries, and then a bar will go, or a light I should say, will slide back and forth, and then your injuries would be healed. I thought that was pretty cool. Over here you've got emergency supplies, first aid, radiation treatment, rations. Okay, whatever. And then here's your little airlocks for the side. For now, I don't think they're working at the moment. Not visually, I don't see any animation or anything. But you notice there's a couple of beds here. These, I would assume, would be for additional patients that needed to be treated by your medics. Okay. And then you got a docking collar on both sides just to make everything balanced. Now that door opens automatically, and you'll see when it closes, it says habitation on it, cockpit access. All right, brings you into a room very similar to your regular Cutlass Black, but I noticed on the left side looks like a couple of shelves to store stuff, and I don't see, yeah, there's a little missing panel there or something. It keeps coming and going. There's no gun rack there. There used to be a gun rack. And then you got the crew, the nurse or the medic and the pilot. They have their beds, but you also have a fresher. I think this is anticipating a door because you can see these spots right here where the hinges would normally go, but you don't see a door present. Okay, so I anticipate them adding a door. Right here you got your seat, but you also have your shower drain, your shower head right there, and then just the roof is sealed. Then you got your sink. Check it. Open. Look at that. You can take a dump. Okay. Yeah, so right now there's no door, but I'm sure there will be a door. And then you can close it. There you go. That's so you can take your shower, clean up and all that good stuff. All right. So there's a little bit of work that still needs to be done, but mostly it's finished. And then you got your same type of cockpit as the Black. It comes on up. That system access is backwards. It's good on that side. And then you got your pilot and your co-pilot seats right here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and, a fire extinguisher. Let's go ahead and jump into the pilot seat, take off and fly a little bit so you get to see what it looks like in the air. Alrighty. And I think I have my engines off. Let's go ahead and turn them on.
Engines online.
All right. Now my engines are pointing down. I should be able to take off pretty easily.
Launch complete.
Pressing J. Pressing N.
Landing gear up.
Let's get an external view while I'm flying. I know it's loud inside here, isn't it? Got the rescue on the side. All right, so let's give you the company line. While we fly over some terrain. Is there a doctor in the house? The Cutlass Red converts the standard cargo hold to a well-equipped medical facility, including 2 medical beds. The Starbound ambulance features the NAV E7 long-range scanner and Secure Plus docking collar, making it ideal for search and rescue. The model contains emergency light bars, okay, that is the old Cutlass Red, because the old Cutlass Red had a bar that went from engine to engine in the back, making it, I don't know, it looked more like a ambulance because there was one giant light on the back of it. This model contains emergency light bars and red emergency themed paint for easy identification. But now they put lights all over the place. It's pretty cool. Cool. Lights everything up red. And yeah, I like it. Okay, and then it says disclaimer, this is current vehicle specifications and some things might change. Okay, so now let me give you the specs. All right, it says that it's 36 meters and the original Cutlass is 29 meters, making it, 7 meters longer? I don't know if it is. It looks exactly the same. And then it shows that it's 26 meters wide when the Cutlass Black is 26.5 meters wide. So is this half a meter more narrow? I don't think so. I think they're the same. It says that the height is 12 meters. I think it's actually lower because it doesn't have a top turret. So I don't know, because they're identifying the mass as exactly the same. But as you know, mass is going to be changing as soon as the materials come into effect. And the cargo capacity on a Cutlass Black is 46, but the Red has a 12. And so I would agree with that. That's probably correct. And the SCM speed is 165 as opposed to 220. And then it has the afterburner speed at 1115 on the Black, and it doesn't show on the Red. I guess we could find out if we make it to space. It says it has a 2-person crew, and the pitch and the roll and the yaw, all that is non-existent. Now, avionics, it says it has an M-type radar, and computers, it has an M computer, which is the same as the Cutlass Black. And then the propulsion is M fuel intake, M fuel tank, M quantum drive, M jump module, and M quantum fuel tank. Okay, so those are all exactly the same as the Cutlass Black. Now the weapons, the thrusters, you have the exact same thrusters, 2 retro thrusters and 2 main thrusters, and they both have 26 fixed maneuvering thrusters. The power plant is an M Diligence, where the Cutlass Black had an M Daybreak. Coolers, the Cutlass Black had 2 M Cold Snaps, where the Cutlass Red has 2 M Cool Core. The shield generators, Black would be M Stop, and the Red is M Aspis. All right, now we're actually in space as well, and I wanted to tell you what weaponry it says on the website. It says it has 2 size 2 ballistic Gatlings and 2 model XJ2s. I'm going to have to disagree with that. This is a stock loadout. I want to just go ahead and let's look at the loadout. Okay, it says, it has 2 XJ2s. I'll go along with that. And then 2 Badger laser repeaters. Okay, there you go. In the turret, it has nothing. Systems, we got the cool core, we got the diligence, and we got the Aspis. And the quantum drive is the Bolin. All right, very good. Now let's test the maximum speed for safe. It said it would be 160 something. Let's check it out. 175, that looks right. Now let's hit maximum. Let's see what it gets to. Yeah, 1198. Almost 1200. Okay, let's bring it back down to SCM speeds. Let's get a point of reference like that station. And then let's do a roll once we get down to SCM. Okay, this will be a roll. Yep, you can time that. Okay, and then time this. And then time a negative G1. Interesting. Let's try left. I don't think it's too bad. It's not as good as a fighter, but it's not supposed to be. It's an ambulance. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough and review of the Cutlass Red. And come back and see a lot more of my videos. And I also do live streams. And I'll see you in the verse.